If you ever been on vacation, you know how annoying it is for your Home Assistant to not be synced with your schedule. Let's say you're on holidays, so you wake up 2 hours later. You have to change the automation every time. It's annoying. This guide I'll show you how to do it with a schedule, which you can change every week. So you want to go to settings, then you want to go to devices and services. Let's click helpers. So from here, let's create helper. Find it here. It's called schedule. So now let's call it something like awake. And let's find an icon. Let's just search calendar. Let's find one we think is good. I'll just pick this one. And let's from here you'll create your schedule. So you can drag and drop. The start is when you wake up, and then the bottom is when you go to sleep. So when I do like this will be my schedule. This means I'm awake from 8 a.m. till 9 p.m. So I'll just put a fake schedule in here. And yeah, that should be fine. So now let's say this is my schedule. I wake up at 6:30 and go to bed at 12 and 10, 4, 10:30 to 3. So it does matter for me because this is just like a test. But yeah, then let's click create. So now this is your schedule. So now you want to find your automation which you want to change. So let's just create an automation here. So let's say this one. This will call, we can name it. So our trigger here, let's select entity. Let's do state. And let's select the entity awake. So when this entity changes from off to on, and you remember the on state of awake is when we are awake. So this is when we are sleeping and then we wake up. This is the moment it happens. This will trigger. So let's say here, when the schedule turns on and still tell us we should be awake, let's turn on some light. So you can do it the other way around too. Oh, and sorry, it should be from off here and then till on here. So not in this one, but in the, you can see there's big space between. So this is from off till on. So this is when you wake up. And then you can do it the other way around, from on to off. So this is when you go to bed. Yeah. So yeah. So this is how you do it as a trigger. Now let's try to do it as a condition. Let's add condition. Let's say entity, state. Let's find this awake schedule. And then you can do when the state is on. So if we say this one is when I press a button, right? Then it checks if I'm supposed to sleep and if the schedule tells me I'm sleeping, or if the schedule tells me I'm wake up if I'm awake. Yeah. So this one basically just checks like any other condition, and then it just checks if you're awake. So that's how you do it.